Chic is defined as elegantly and stylishly fashionable. The style is a combination of classic elements, along with refinement, sometimes with a dash of duality. It's always polished and sleek, yet can be very laid back and carefree. Elegance is the quality of being graceful and stylish in appearance and/or manner. In this video, I'll be focusing on the basic foundation of curating a wardrobe, consisting of everyday wear that is very chic and effortless. This will be a more modern approach that has elegance with a bit of edge, consisting of different elements to elevate the look. There is a very Parisian element to this, as it should come off very effortless and natural. As model Gabrielle Cain-de-Lewis stated, Parisian style is about being ahead, without being above. It requires a lot of balance. It's sophisticated and intellectual, but still very modern, laid back, and can even be playful. We will first do a rundown of the basics, because the effortless, chic, and elegant look is not a trendy approach to fashion. It's rather timeless and versatile in nature, meaning the style can be worn pretty much anywhere at any time. If you style on the spectrum of casual to formal to suit the occasion. I will often refer to wardrobe staples, as this is how you decipher a wardrobe piece from a trendy one. In order to curate a long-lasting wardrobe, we're going to be looking at creating a quality wardrobe in order to have a more focused sense of style. To start, we'll be looking at shirts. A simple tee is usually a go-to for a lot of people, and a plain white one is a good investment piece. But you can easily elevate this look wearing another piece that is just as comfortable. There's a lot of options for this, but a very flattering piece would be a fitted turtleneck or mock neck with a 3/4 sleeve. This has a more sophisticated yet laid back nature. For blouses, a plain white button-down is a must. A more dimensional take, for instance a ruffled blouse, can give a very different feeling to the look. Different cuts, lengths, and styling approaches will change the overall tone of your look. Outside of staple tops, statement pieces can be invested in. This is shaped more by personal preference. Like a lace corset suits someone who likes a very feminine look, and someone who prefers a more cool vibe will probably go for a band tee. Even these two pieces could work together in the same wardrobe, as long as the staple foundation is created. For pants, trousers both slim fit and wide work. Denim is also a great base foundation, as you can dress up a look and still be very comfortable, but not as formal as wearing a trouser. This isn't a hard rule, but I would say stick with dark denim. Light wash can be dressed up and look very good, but it will always have a more casual vibe. Sweaters are great for bringing different subtle elements to a look, and there is such a wide range, such as preppy intellectual to upscale grunge. They are also very great for layering, as you can play a lot with a look when you mix color, texture, and pieces of different styles to create a very unique and fresh look. Skirts are great as well, as they can give a very feminine flair to a look, which can be adapted to or contradicted with other pieces. Dresses in a solid color, or ones that have very subtle patterns or textures, are great basics. A foolproof one, classically famous, is the little black dress, made famous by Givenchy and Chanel. Dresses that are more of a statement in a casual setting can be balanced out by pieces that are darker and less delicate. In a formal setting, you can do the same duality to a lesser degree, or stick with other delicate pieces to create focus on the silhouette of the gown or dress. For shoes, a go-to heel that you can walk in comfortably is a must. Boots are my favorite. My go-to are black-heeled boots. I also love boots with a platform, as they come off a bit edgier, but they need to be sleek and polished to look chic. Now, sneakers can be chic to some degree, but they always will come off with a more sporty vibe, even if they're not made for working out. but it's not always the most elegant option. They can downgrade a look to a smart casual, rather than elevating it. It does look very good on the right person though, or in the right setting. It just has to be very well done to suit this style. If you want to wear flat shoes, I would opt for a type of loafer, as they're more sophisticated and have a more luxury element. There's a very academic look without being overly scholarly. It's more cool in nature. In regards to jackets, a trench, leather, or faux fur are great staples to have, as they're not only warm but can be a great accessory to add to a look. For accessories, you want to keep it quite simple and clean. Structured bags and sunglasses are great functional basics. This is where you can play around more with subtle statement pieces, such as hats, scarves, purses, or more, depending on your personal taste. When you're deciding how to accessorize, you can go for bold or subtle. An easy way to set guidelines is if you're wearing basics, go for bold to upgrade your outfit. But if you're only wearing statement pieces, go for subtle to complement and create focus. Jewelry has been worn for centuries to enhance people's looks or to make a statement of status. While trends come and go, there is still some basic guidelines that are timeless. Staple jewelry should be able to go with anything in your wardrobe. Having a chic style is about being put together, and jewelry can contribute to this. Gold or silver is personal preference, but the shade should match you, so it can complement your features and your skin tone. Now for color schemes. Bright colors are not necessarily off limits, but should be strayed away from, as blacks, whites, and neutral tones, such as beige, grays, and navies, should be the overall color scheme. This type of color scheme is more chic, as black is the color of sophistication, seriousness, control, and independence. Although neutrals can create a more classic European look, they do indicate a lack of enthusiasm, passion, and sentiment, but are very timeless, versatile, and natural. This is because they are not located on the color wheel. For example, shades of red convey emotion, while shades of off-white, like creams, are more subtle. This can create more of a sense of mystery, as you're expressing less emotion and remaining more contained. You can play around with the balance according to your personal taste. Styling varies person to person, but the concepts are applicable to everyone, as it's the contrast that creates interest. Use proportions individual to you, and rather than going all out, stay more relaxed and flattering. How pieces fit, drape, and stack are very important. Unless you're purposely adding an oversized piece, clothing should fit not too big or not too tight. This is because when clothing does not fit your body properly, it can create distortion of your features, or maybe emphasize the wrong places. A myth around dressing chic or elegant is that it's overly girlish and conservative in nature. Pieces do not need to be traditionally feminine. Actually, mixing more traditional masculine elements can work in your favor, as they emphasize and highlight the differences in each other. Structured or oversized pieces on a daintier figure creates more visual depth and highlights features like in this example, it would be the neck, wrists, and waist. Pieces can create new proportions and silhouettes within your wardrobe, keeping it always very fresh. The last point I want to make here is attitude. It's actually a very relaxed approach to fashion that is catered to your personality. The pieces themselves can be chic in essence, but it's really how you feel and carry yourself. It's about how you style the clothing, the way you move in them, and how you present yourself. As the famous YSL quote would say, "Without elegance of the heart, there is no elegance." It doesn't mean that you're playing a part to achieve the style, but rather using your own personality intelligence, and experiences to create it. A combination of all that you think, feel, want, and do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and comment. Thank you so much for watching.